আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আহ, শুরু করতেছি পরম করুণাময় আল্লাহর নামে। কোশ্চেন নাম্বার টু। কোশ্চেন নাম্বার টু, ship floats on the sea. Remember, when any solid object submerges inside a liquid or gas, completely or partially, then molecules of the liquid or gas gives an upward force to the solid object. This force is known as upthrust force. Remember, when upthrust force acts upward, then downwards force of that object, solid object, acts downwards. Question A. The shape floats because the forces acting on it. Forces, remember, forces on it, acting on it. The upward force acting on the ship is called upthrust. The upward force acting on the ship is called upthrust. This force is shown on the diagram. Draw another leveled arrow on the diagram to show other vertical force acting on the ship. So other force acting on the ship is weight, downwards. Weight, remember, weight force. Weight force. Weight. Weight. It acts downwards. It acts downwards. Downwards force, weight. You can use an arrow here from center here. Wait. Now question number A2. The forces are a vector quantity. Do you know what is vector quantity? State what is meant by the term vector quantity. The physical quantity or quantity which have both magnitude and direction is called vector quantity. So the physical quantity which required both magnitude and direction to represent completely is called vector quantity. Give another example of vector quantity. There are many vector quantity like displacement. Displacement is a vector quantity. Velocity is a vector quantity. Acceleration is a vector quantity. All type force is a vector quantity. Uh, all type force. Momentum is a vector quantity. Moment is a vector quantity. Question number B. The upthrust force acting on the ship is proportional to the pressure difference between the bottom of the ship and the surface of the sea. The pressure acting on the ship at the surface of the sea is 100 kilopascal. Remember, the unit of pressure is pascal, but here this kilopascal. Kilo. When uh, uh, any question paper you see K before any unit, it is kilopascal. Kilo means 1000. So state the formula linking the pressure difference, height, density and gravitational field strength. So pressure difference equal to height into density into gravitational field strength G. So formula here, it is formula. So pressure difference and height equal to height into density into G. This is the answer. Remember, this is the answer. Clear? This is the answer. So pressure difference equal to height into density into G. You can write in this way. Now the bottom of the ship is 15.8 meter. That means this is the height or depth below the surface of the sea. So the pressure acting on the bottom of the ship is approximately 260 kilopascal. Density of the sea water is 1000 1030 kg per meter cube. So using this formula, the height is 15.8 meter below, and the surface of the sea, So density is given here. Density. This one is the density. This one is the density. This one is the density. So answer will be like this. Like this. Like this. Clear? So you there is a instruction here. Remember, always remember, there is an instruction here. Show all the steps in any calculation and state the unit. So remember this one. Remember this one. Completely remember this one. Explain why the bottom of the ship is deeper below the surface of the sea when the ship is fully loaded with cargo. Explain why the bottom of the ship is deeper below the surface of the sea when the ship is fully loaded with cargo. Because the weight of the ship is greater. That means downwards force is greater. So downwards force is greater. So larger pressure difference when the deeper in the water. Larger upward force needed to keep it balanced. So remember this thing. Remember this thing. So weight of the ship downwards is greater, or allow ship is heavier, ship is more mass. Larger pressure difference when the deep in the water, allow larger pressure on the bottom of the ship, larger. So this answer will be correct if you write this keyword. So total for the question 2 equal to 11 marks. So there is a big question paper. So if you carefully answer this question like me, like this way, then you will get 11 marks completely.